There are so many words I'd like to say. There are so many places I'd describe, or dances I'd show you if your legs would.
In this garden.
You're all tied up over there.
Yeah, I was a little bit tied up, wasn't I? That's because the ladies wanted to do the show on their own. Anyway, welcome to another. It's an autumnal edition of the Treehouse Sessions, isn't it?
Yep.
And
it's look at our lovely audience.
Here they are. Hello, everyone. Hey, brilliant. Yeah, it's a lovely night for it, and welcome everyone. Welcome to those at home. Welcome to the Magical Garden in Kings Heath. Let's have a seat. Who we got on tonight then?
So we have got the lovely acoustic duo Midsummer, who are doing a stripped down version because they're normally a 6-piece band.
Yeah, normally a 6-piece band. Yeah, there's 3 of them actually, aren't there now?
Yep.
There was 2 earlier on today, but Jay's managed to make it, which is we're really glad of. And who else we got up?
And we've also got Adam Baxter coming back to grace our stage. He did his first gig here back in May, and we were interested to find out where he's gone from then.
Yeah,
Adam Baxter.
His first gig, ladies and gentlemen, not just his first gig on the stage, but his first ever gig. It was brilliant. Yeah, give him a big go. Let's have it more than that. That's brilliant. Well done. We're getting there. But first up, we're going to kick the show off with an amazing, talented songwriter. You will be completely enthralled by his lyricism. It's incredible. Please put your Treehouse Session hands together for the wonderful Lee Saunders.
I can take lies from you 1,000 times or more, and I can get swept away and then wrecked on your shore, and I will still love you a little bit more. I can take pain from you that cuts me to the nerve, and I will feel shame from you. It's all that I deserve, and I will still love you a little bit more. It's all I know to be, all I know, tearing my heart inside me. It's all that I can see, all I know, it's all I need. Now defy jealousy, anger and pride, and I will do anything to keep you by my side. And I love you a little bit more, and I will still love you a little bit more. It's all I know to be, all I know, tearing my heart inside me. It's all that I can see, it's all I know, it's all I need, it's all I know. It's all I feel, and it's all I have. It's all I know, it's all I am. I'm finding it hard to breathe, it's all that I can see. All I know, it's all I need. It's all I know to be. All I know, and I'm finding it hard to breathe. It's all that I can see. All I need. Thank you very much. Hello. What an amazing night. Thank you, weather. Thank you, Vic, all the beautiful Treehouse people. It's I feel really really privileged to be up here playing. I've been a recent regular around the fire pits, but I'm really honoured to play. That was one of the first songs that I ever wrote. I revisited it earlier on in the week and just thought I think with the time that I have, which I will not use up waffling, I wanted to revisit it. So this is a song about like anxiety and the unwanted thoughts that can be plagued with at times. It's called Broken Lullaby. Thank you. Haven't slept all night, and I can't feel the morning. Am I even alive? Or is this just a dream I'm in? I've got to get it out of my mind. Lying awake, I think of everything, trying to escape from it all and find a way to forget everything. How do you sleep at night in a world like this? How do you breathe a sigh? Walls are closing in. And how do you keep dreams alive when you listen to a broken lullaby? Haven't said goodbye, but wait until the morning and wake to realize still a slave to this machine I'm in. I've got to get it out of my mind. Lying awake, I think of everything, trying to escape from it all and find a way to forget everything. I've got to get it out of my mind. Lying awake, I think of everything. How do you sleep at night in a world like this? How do you breathe a sigh when the walls are closing in? How do you keep your dreams alive when you listen to a broken lullaby? Go to sleep, it'll be alright. It's just a broken lullaby. walls are closing in. And how do you keep your dreams alive when you listen to a broken lullaby? How do you sleep? Ooh, oh. How do you breathe with the walls closing in? How do you keep your dreams alive when you listen to a broken lullaby? Listen to a broken lullaby. Thank you. So around these parts, I know I don't sound like a brummie. I've been in Birmingham for about 4 years and love it here. Beautiful people, as well demonstrated this evening. You look great from up here. I'm probably more known for being a poet than I am a singer, because I'm definitely not known for being a singer. But these next two will probably demonstrate a little bit better what I mean. So this can be a call and response, if you like. So if I say, it's just stuff, then feel free to shout back, stuff, because the song is called Stuff. 100,000 kids in this industrialized wealthy country have hungry bellies, they're starving with no food to eat, forced down and forgotten by the hands of this society like unwanted gifts. They're homeless and in poverty, the rest of us are warm indoors unwrapping presents round our trees. It's insanity, welcome to the capitalist dream. We're pressurised to buy all the latest toys and gadgets. Merry Christmas, Santa, you're helping us pick up this planet. We don't need to spend money to spread love this season. It makes no sense to me. We're losing touch with reason. There's people celebrating Christmas. They're not even religious. Buying socks and shit for everyone, because that's what everyone does. Got to get a present for the dog, because else he'll just get jealous. Adverts hypnotising us, selling anything they tell us. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. And it's never enough. Mountain, piling, cluttering up, it's just stuff. And it's not love. We become slaves to the machine, working all our lives for someone else's means. Get a job, buy a house, fill it up with things. All the latest labels, the latest clothes, the latest bling. Keep up with the Joneses, keep up with Kardashian. Keep up with your payments, keep up spending with a passion. In shops with neon signs, sending you to your doom like sirens in the night, sinking ships under the moon. We're lulled by pop music, we're lulled by fashion models, skinny pretty idols. It's enough to make you suicidal. Unless you're spending money, max the plastic, blow your salary in some deluded fantasy that it'll make you happy. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. And it's never enough. Mountain, piling, cluttering up, it's just stuff. And it's not love. All around us, in every mall, on every street, psychological temptation, getting sales by any means now. I'm as guilty as the next man. I'm interest-free, gotta live a movie lifestyle, needing what the next man needs, but there's too much pressure. Weighed down by bags and insecurities, I'm on my knees. Help me, I'm part of this disease of stuff. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. And it's never enough. Mountain, piling, cluttering up, it's just stuff. And it's not love, it's just stuff. It's all just stuff. And it's never enough. Mountain, piling, cluttering up, it's just stuff. and it's not love. Disposable society, gotta have the latest thing, chuck the old one on a pile, stuff the planet. Souls without substance, sold out for style, spending humanity into decline and in denial. And as the skies burn, scarred by factories and cars, let's expand this franchise and open shops on Mars with even more. 50% extra, buy one, get one free, for a limited time only, now with no added sugar, all singing, all dancing, climate changing, ocean clogging, turtle choking, marine life killing, atmosphere polluting, resource dwindling, planet raping stuff. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. It's all just stuff, it's just stuff. And it's never enough. Mountain piling, cluttering up, it's just. And it's not love, it's just stuff. It's all just stuff. Mountain piling, cluttering up, it's all just stuff. And it's not love. Woo yourselves. Marvellous singing, marvellous stuffing. So I'll leave you with this one, and this has become a little bit of a fire pit favourite in the last few months, and there are people that will have heard it that have sometimes joined in just ambiently, singing along to the chorus once you've picked it up. Feel free, because this is my call to solidarity. We are better together. And thank you so much for everyone, for people anywhere around the world watching this amazing night. This is called Get the Picture. Turn on the TV, see a world gripped by fear and tension. Well, switch it off then. Attention, this is an intervention. It's time to shift the power back to you and me. Open up our eyes and be free of all conspiracy that's run by people who have tricked us in assuming power, feeding their lies through every satellite and TV tower. From corporations through education, they're controlling every nation, beaming smiles, lies and bullshit across every station. Right from birth, as long as you fulfill their needs on earth, you think you're free, they dictate how much you're worth. Oh, look, that country's got some lovely oil underground. Let's orchestrate a war costing several trillion pounds. But that's okay, we'll just get you to pay with tax increases. Got a problem with that plan, we'll blow you all to pieces. Of course there's casualties, but we'll be all the richer. What's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. Get the picture? Put it out, the fire of hatred. Cut it out, the cancer of fear in your mind. Suck it out, the poison of prejudice. Stem the flow of the blood of your brothers now. Through history, we've been programmed to destroy each other, waging wars, pitching brother against brother, killing brother. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay or straight. Why does how we look or who we choose to love provoke such hate? We don't get to choose these bodies that we travel in. What really matters is lying underneath our skin, our thoughts and actions. That's the stuff that drives us all. We're made of atoms, pure energy that's universal. Why should something like religion be a catalyst for sparking violence around the world, with men deciding who exists? Whether you're a Muslim, Jew, a Hindu or an atheist. Why do beliefs like this lead to conflicts with our fists? I'm wheat intolerant. I believe that wheat is bad for me. Does that pose a threat to you? Does my belief make me your enemy? What? You're gluten-free? Where's my sword? Off with his head. And you leave me bleeding in the street just because I don't eat bread. I mean, where do you draw the line? Who's to say what's right or wrong? Even though beliefs may vary, can't we all just get along? 'Cause no matter what you stand for, I don't want to hit ya. I just want peace and love inside me. Did you get the picture? Put it out, the fire of hatred. Cut it out, the cancer of fear in your mind. Suck it out, the poison of prejudice, man. Stem the flow of the blood of your brothers now. I'll share a secret that some of you already know. As within, so without. As above, so below. That's it, it's pretty simple once you work it out. As above, so below. As within, so without. What this means is that you reap what you sow. Hold an image in your mind for long enough and watch it grow. If you worry about ISIS or the crisis in Ukraine, you affect a change of chemicals that takes place in your brain, releasing cortisol, the stress hormone, and adrenaline. You feel a rush of fear, miss those feelings in the driving seat that make events appear. But what does all this mean, and what's the end result? If someone thinks financial meltdown, when they turn their pockets out, will they see fluff and copper coins and scrape to make ends meet? But who's telling them this stuff? And is it playing on repeat? Who's telling them this stuff? And is it playing on repeat? But who's telling you this stuff? And is it playing on repeat? 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 No, you're the boss of you, and you can change if you desire. Rewrite your book, take the old one, throw it on the fire, and turn off that TV channel you've been watching in your head, and put on your all-time favourite dream. Play that one out instead, because you're the star of your own show. You've written and directed. The sum of our beliefs create the outcomes that are most expected. So if you believe the media, fear-mongering mass hysteria, that's what you'll see and feel and experience within your own interior. But here's the trick, it's an illusion. Don't fall victim to confusion led by advertising, brainwashing and thought pollution. Clear your mind, maintain focus, and remember, there's a lot less of them than there are of us. So let's stick together as one, build new architecture. As artists working hand in hand, we can repaint the picture. Put it out, the fire of hatred. Cut it out, the cancer of fear in your mind. Suck it out, the poison of prejudice. Stem the flow of the blood of your brothers now. Oh, put it out. You cut it out. You suck it out. Stem the flow of the blood of your brothers now. Put it out, the fire of hatred. Cut it out, the cancer of fear in your mind. Suck it out, the poison of prejudice. Stem the flow of the blood of your brothers now.
Big thank you to Lee Saunders. We've been waiting to get him on stage. Welcome back to the Dream Lounge. We have Midsummer and Adam Baxter with us.
So Adam,
hello.
Hi again.
How are you?
It was last time we saw you, it was back in May, and that was your first ever gig. So, what's been happening since? Was Treehouse a bit of a springboard?
Oh, definitely. It definitely sparked something inside of me. And it's got my creative juices flowing, really. I've done a few gigs, a few open mic nights.
I saw that you've done some open mic, yeah.
Which I've really enjoyed. But I've also managed to go into the studio as well and record a few songs. I've got 3 or 4 songs now recorded, and I've really enjoyed that creative part of it, really.
I saw that you were collaborating with
Arwen. Fantastic artist called Arwen. She was based in Birmingham. She has moved to London now. She was just absolutely fantastic, and that came from a random email out to the masses, really, just anybody to sing with. And she replied, and we came up with that record. It got played on the radio, the first time I was on the radio as well.
Which radio station?
West Midlands Introduction.
Okay.
So if you follow that, a few weeks ago that was played, you might be able to find it on my players, maybe.
How far are you off with you know, you've done have you got a physical EP?
No, I mean that's something I was hoping to talk to you about actually, because I've managed to sort of, you know, you get some money together through your family for birthdays and things, and I decided to put it towards record, just to have something in front of me, you know, that I produce myself.
Because we talked about physical copies, didn't we? The necessity of it.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just it's money as well. At the end of the day, it does cost quite a bit to go and record. So it's just finding that person really who shares the same vision as me, and we can do it together and create. But I've got 4 recorded songs at the moment. I think they need a bit of work on, but I'm hoping for a 5-6 EP track, and we can work on it.
Bring them over.
I will do.
We'll get Joe and Oscar.
Yeah.
Damien. Awesome. Yeah, on it.
I remember you showing me some work that you'd done last time I was here, and it was
Jamila.
amazing. It was incredible.
Yeah.
So I'd love to work with you.
Hi, Jamila. Yeah, we need to shout out to Jamila. Jamila is watching from Thailand at the moment, and she's set her alarm because the time difference is quite.
Normally she's here, so
normally she's here. Yeah, she does them. Guided meditations. We miss your guided meditations, even though I don't come to them. But we miss your space in the. Adam, we're going to send you out now to get yourself ready. You're next up.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it.
We've got lots of family and things here.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. Brilliant.
Cheers.
Yeah.
See you later, guys.
Adam, see you in a bit.
See you soon.
Midsummer. Hello. There's 3 of you now. Just recently met Jay
Hi, Lee.
I'm going to come to you in a minute because I'm really bubbling with excitement, and I'll let you know why in a second. Midsummer. So, if I was to switch on your iPad, any one of you right now, what would I hear? What's the first? Because I'm trying to find out what your influences are.
Right. Okay. Move back a decade. I don't have an iPad with music on. I've got these things called CDs, which I still listen to.
Okay.
So James Taylor's back this afternoon. Listen to James Taylor. So
Quartet.
just on his own. It's
just on his own.
Sweet Baby James. That album.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, very good.
And Lizzie, what?
A bit different. We share some music taste, Chris and I, but so I really like Eve Cassidy, and that kind of like deep gospel-y sound. So yeah, quite often listen to Eva. Who else? We both like Frank Turner, don't we?
Yeah.
So
I was going to say that what made me want to do a band like this was I wanted to write songs like Frank, and I don't at all. Very different, but that's what started it. That was the seed, the idea of cancer.
Okay. And Jay?
My music. At the moment, the last CD I listened to was called Funky Rhymes. It's aimed at toddlers.
It's really good.
It's really good, isn't it?
I want to hear it now.
It's genuinely.
I do want to hear it.
You should check it out. It is like if you like nursery rhymes, it is such good arrangements. But apart from that, I'm really into classical music. So the last thing I listened to is probably something by Stravinsky.
Nice.
Who's Russian.
Hey, look, we push the boundaries of
That's it.
push the boundaries here of all kinds of genres of music. Lee, I'm really bubbling with excitement because that song
That
finally has been recorded.
Well, I knew you were going to ask me to play it at some point in the night, so.
Well, it won't be the first time. But listen, we're going to come to you. Thank you for being on the stage, and it is a real privilege, like it will be for everyone. I think we're going to go out to social media now.
Okay.
And see what Fran. Maybe said Jake then. See what Fran and Kevin have got for us. Fran and Kevin, are you there?
Oh, sorry, we missed our cue. Thanks very much, guys. So welcome to everyone watching around the world. So we're dealing with the social media, and we've got a couple of tweets in. People watching from all the way around the world. We've got Hayley watching from less than a mile away down the road.
Kinsey. Hey, Hayley!
Hey, Hayley! And we've also got Mila, who I believe is watching from northern Thailand. So, hello, Mila. And then we've got Mary from Newcastle, who says she's enjoying her first show after being recommended Treehouse sessions by a friend. So keep that word of mouth going, guys.
Okay, and we have Kim, who's tucked up on the settee with her daughter, and she's trying to sing along. I'm hoping that she was singing Stuff really loud. Because we were. Stuff!
And we also have Donna listening with her mum, who's not moaning about young people's music for a change. So thanks very much, Treehouse. So keep the tweets coming in. You can tweet us on @thesessions. Instagram is Treehouse Sessions.
Or just by Facebook.
Just by Facebook as well. Search for
easy for
Treehouse
us.
Sessions. That's all good.
So just it's up to me to introduce the next act, who he's coming back, and he was very appreciated last time he came, and it is Adam Baxter. Big round of applause.
She sits at home with nobody. Says she's happy, content, but I know I can tell that she's lonely. Says she needs no man to be happy, but I know that she misses that comfort and kisses. But we know time waits for nobody. Said the trust went a long time ago. Can't be taking that risk before she lets her heart out to show. Said that time's a greatest healer. Says she's doing okay, says she prays every day, but I know there's no way I believe her. 'Cause if I say I don't want you, it doesn't mean I believe it, doesn't mean I don't see it, 'cause I do. And if I say I don't care about you, it doesn't mean I'm not hurting, it doesn't mean I'm not crying, 'cause I do. And I do, and I do, and I do, and I do, and I do. Yes, I do, and I do, and I do, and I do, and I do. And I remember you'd sit down and say, it's your life, make these choices, but the devil, his games just don't play. Now I know I'm losing my way. Yes, the devil did get me, but now that I can see, I'm fighting these demons away. And I know I'll see you then and then. And I wish that you're mine, I could turn back in time till the days when you loved me again. And I wish that you're mine, I could turn back in time till the days when you loved me again. 'Cause if I say I don't want you, it doesn't mean I believe it, doesn't mean I don't see it, 'cause I do. And if I say I don't care about you, it doesn't mean I'm not hurting, it doesn't mean I'm not crying, 'cause I do. And I do, and I do, and I do, and I do, and I do. Yes, I do, and I do, and I do, and I do, and I do. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me for a second time. Thank you very much. This is I believe this is Aid's favourite song, so I'm going to play it actually. So Aid and Vic's favourite song. This is a song for Raymond. She sat up all night talking about the days they were courting, asking where time has gone. And they grew up near the city, drank gin and martinis. Oh my dear, it's been far too long. And they met up at a dance where they talked future plans and they watched their dreams come true. And they were married in spring. What more could life bring? And now they're parents of two. But time's gone too fast as she looks in the past, and the tears stream down her face. But she hopes that he's seen all the progress there's been as he watches from his better place. She said, come down to me for one night only, from the heavens where you live above. 'Cause when the rain comes down, I'll be sure not to frown, 'cause I know I'll be showered in love. She said, come down to me for one night only, from the heavens where you live above. 'Cause when the rain comes down, I'll be sure not to frown, 'cause I know I'll be showered in love. 'Cause I know, and I know I'll be showered in love. But then we sat by his bed as his prayers were read, and we watched his memory fade. And the flowers they came from the friends that he made, but like him they won't live on. And we'll cry and we'll laugh, 'cause this feeling won't last, 'cause to me you're never gone. But time's gone too fast as she looks in the past, and the tears stream down her face. But she hopes that he's seen all the progress there's been as he watches from his better place. She said, come down to me for one night only, from the heavens where you live above. 'Cause when the sun shines through, I'll know it was you, 'cause I know I'll be lit up in love. She said, wash over me and my family, from the heavens where you live above. 'Cause when the rain comes down, I'll be sure not to frown, 'cause I know I'll be showered in love. 'Cause I know, and I know I'll be showered in love. 'Cause I know, and I know, and I know I'll be showered in love, in love. Thank you very much. I tried something slightly different on this one. I've tried to incorporate a little bit of spoken word. I hope it goes all right, actually. We'll see. She views life from high rises, where she spends her time thinking about that country life that she left behind, but the reason she stayed was for him. Says she's happy, content and free, while she misses that country breeze that flows through her hair and across her face, but the reason she stayed was for me. She has friends in high places that live in their skyscrapers, that soar in the sky on this cold sea night, but the reason she stayed was for me. 'Cause we'll go down by the river, and we'll go down Devil's Bridge, and we'll go down by the river, walk for miles and miles and miles just like we did, walk for miles and miles and miles just like we did, walk for miles and miles and miles just like we did. Listen, we'll go back to Devil's if you want to. Take our time and talk for hours just like we used to, but instead we're stuck in this small shitty flat with you shouting at me for this and me shouting at you for that, and it's not worth it anymore. And I'm not too sure if I should leave, but I think we should go back to Devil's and give it one more chance to see, because I got nothing but love for you. And even though I can tell from your face you're not in love with this place, I got nothing but love for you. And even though I know you're doing it for me, your boyfriend, you're sticking around these ends, I can tell that you're doing it for me, but I've got nothing but love for you. And I'm not too sure if I should leave, but I think we should go back to Devil's and give it one more chance to see. Go down by the river, and we'll go down Devil's Bridge, and we'll go down by the river, walk for miles and miles and miles just like we did, 'cause we'll go down by the river, and we'll go down Devil's Bridge, 'cause we'll go down by the river, walk for miles and miles and miles just like we did. This is a song, I played it last time actually, I really like singing it, so I'm going to do it again. This is called Lay With You. It's a bit of a stripped back version. 'Cause when I'm feeling low and I can't see straight, she walks with me, and when gravity brings me to my knees, she lays with me. When I'm down there and I can't catch the air, she breathes for me. So baby, take my hand and we'll walk side by side. And baby, take my hand and I'll wear you with pride. 'Cause I'll cherish you for the rest of my days. When we're old and we're weary, our hair's turning grey, and I'll be with you when you're feeling your worst, like you are with me now. When the tables have turned, baby, I'll lay with you. Baby, I'll lay with you. 'Cause when I'm feeling weak from these anxieties, she stands tall with me. When I'm struggling to get back up again, she helps to lift me. So baby, take my hand and we'll walk side by side. And baby, take my hand and I'll wear you with pride. 'Cause I'll cherish you for the rest of my days. When we're old and we're weary, our hair's turning grey, and I'll be with you when you're feeling your worst, like you are with me now. When the tables have turned, baby, I'll lay with you. Baby, I'll lay with you. 'Cause I'll cherish you for the rest of my days. When we're old and we're weary, our hair's turning grey, and I'll be with you when you're feeling your worst, like you are with me now. When the tables have turned, baby, I'll lay with you, with you. If you listen to West Midlands Introducing, I was on there for the first time a few weeks back, and it was this song called Chapter 1 Full that was played, so I hope you like it. It was played with a singer called Arwen, and I'm going to try and sing her part. We'll give it a go. See, I'm not the type to start having bad habits, but now that it's started, it's headlights and rabbits. And I'm not the type to start feeling all anxious, but now that it's started, I can't seem to help it. I head to the spot where my contact said meet me. I'm driving all nervous, my heart started sinking. I only got into this when my family was suffering, had no money or substance, I had to do something. I pulled up to the van, I'd been waiting 5 minutes. Check my phone, there's a text, take the bags and we're finished. And now I'm sat with 2 bags, I don't dare look inside them. Just a note with a postcode, 2 hours I'm driving. I think back to my home where my family are waiting. With a tear down my face, I can hear what they're saying, you fool. I can hear what they're saying, you fool. I can hear what he's saying, I can hear what she's saying, I can hear what they're saying, you fool. See, I fell off the tracks, thought I was broken, my head was a mess, and my train was still smoking. Mother said, where have you been? Are you joking? My mouth, it was fine, but my nose wanted cocaine. I fell off the tracks, lovers left me behind. Couldn't take my temper, my moods were unkind. Now watch me on YouTube, let me change your mind. I'm back on my tracks and I'm feeling so fine. I think back to my home where my family are waiting. With a tear down my face, I can hear what they're saying, you fool. I can hear what they're saying, you fool. I can hear what he's saying, I can hear what she's saying, I can hear what they're saying, you fool. See, I'm not the type to start feeling all nervous, but my journey's halfway and my conscience is hurting. If I get caught in possession of 2 deadly weapons, that's 6 years behind bars just to teach me a lesson. When in reality, I've got 3 mouths to feed. With no income or prospects, I'll take what I need. See, the plan was so simple, collect and come here. Where the money was waiting, the instructions were clear. But then I look in my rear view, I see flashing lights. I pull over, quick sharp move, these bags out of sight. I think back to my home where my family are waiting. With a tear down my face, I can hear what they're saying, you fool. I can hear what they're saying, you fool. I can hear what he's saying, I can hear what she's saying, I can hear what they're saying, you fool. Thank you very, very, very much. Have a good night. Thank you very much.
Green Lounge. Oh my early days. What a brilliant show so far.
It has been, it's been really fantastic. Thanks, Lee. You were amazing.
Oh.
Pleasure.
We are going to come back to you after we spoke to Midsummer because you're going to be going up next.
Yeah, sure.
So, Chris, Jay and Lizzie, you're normally a six-piece.
Yes.
And you must have cut half the
We've cut down in order to fit on the stage.
Just really squeeze on the stage.
Yeah. So how did Midsummer start?
Well, Lizzie and I played some Christmas carols at a church service with a mandolin and a guitar and stuff. And that was really cool, it went really well. And somebody came up afterwards and said, "Oh, I'm in a band called Peak. We're playing a gig in October, would you support us?" Oh, we've got 10 minutes to prepare. Yeah, okay, why not? And so we tried to write a set, get a band together, and we did mix it up from there. So that was 3 years ago, I think, wasn't it?
So not who normally writes the songs? Is it a collaboration or is it?
Some of them were collaborations, some of them Chris will write, some of them I'll write, and you guys generally chip in with
Do you write music first? Music first?
Yeah, so usually Chris and I would sort of get together. What we did for most of this album was we'd get together once a week.
Yeah, sure.
And we'd do some songwriting together. We'd probably think about things over a period of time and then show each other what we'd got. And then sort of Chris is the more musical one, so he would take whatever I'd written and make it into something better. And I would just take what he'd written and nod and say, yeah, it's really good. So that's sort of how that happened.
That's quite interesting.
You mentioned your album, so you've been working on that?
Yeah, so the last... There we go.
Very pretty.
Thanks, Jenny.
Can we show the camera?
He doesn't want to just...
Show the camera the album.
So we worked on it for most of 2016 and then we finished it in about April this year. And
So people can go buy it?
yeah, you can go buy it. Mainly, come and find me on the street and I'll probably have a copy on me. But there are places online as well. There's midsummerfolk.bandcamp.com. There's a place you can get it. But after releasing it, the band's kind of ground or slowed down a little bit. Lizzie's moved up to Bolton, so it's just a little bit harder to do stuff. So this is really special to me. This is our first gig in about six months.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've taken some time off, haven't you?
Yeah.
And that is a trek, so thank you very much. I feel very blessed that you've...
I feel really blessed that you're having
Well,
us
we're
here,
all very blessed, aren't
I'm
we?
excited to hear you because it'll be a real contrast because you've had Lee.
Yeah, well, there's more of
with
us.
his sons.
We can make a bigger noise. I think that's the truth of it. That's why we want 6 piece or 7
Very
or 8 piece.
impressed. I'm very impressed. I'm not going to give too much away with the way you use your guitar and your feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's something that I don't think I could get that timing right. But
You need a lot of dexterity with your toes to play the chords in that way.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Lee,
Hello.
thank you anyway. Sorry, thank you for Midsummer. We're going to send you out in a second. I think that, yeah, you can come out now. If you come out now,
I'm really excited.
I'm really excited, yeah.
I actually think I want to dance to you.
Good.
Yeah.
We wanted the dance floor. You shoved it up, mate. We're going to come to you now.
So how do you find that, your first Treehouse session properly?
Because you have been on stage before. You have been on the Treehouse stage before.
I have sampled the Treehouse stage, but it's totally different to playing to such a great crowd, and also knowing that there's that live element of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's always been very casual.
It's different, isn't it?
It is. It's different. It's definitely an edge, but it's such a great sound. I don't think I've ever really performed when it's been like so kind of like mic'd
Sounds
up
quite
at the
insular,
levels.
isn't it? It's quite with you. It's quite around you.
That's good to know.
I could hear myself, which is the main thing, which often when you play like open mic nights and things like that, you don't really get to, you almost can't hear yourself sometimes, but you can drop a pin in this magical land and hear it. And so
a lot of music lovers in there.
it's kind of all a bit of a blur. It kind of gets surreal just as soon as, you know, the action up and running, and so it just sort of feels like a bit of an autopilot. Then going on that.
You did really well. I mean, you did. Yeah, you did. You had the credit. It was an immensely good set.
There was some great stuff retorts.
Yeah, I was enjoying.
Obviously not the most materialistic audience that there is on the planet.
What I wanted to ask you is And I haven't asked you this because you've been frequenting the Treehouse sessions as a guest and part of our family, obviously. Yeah, and enjoying everything that goes on before and during and after. Your songwriting is it's really very visual with regards to what is actually going on around, and that song. Get the picture. We've always called it that song. Can you play that song, please?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, come in.
It's really strikes a chord with so many people, and it's not just of a certain age bracket. It seems to be everyone is just nodding and going, "Oh my God, that is so." How do you come up with something like that? It's
I mean, you said yourself that there's so much going on around the world, so many people like resonating with it. They've all got their own thoughts and opinions, and we're all pulling stuff essentially from the same channels, social media, news, media, things like that. These songs, especially the spoken word ones, tend to kind of come into me rather than thinking, oh, I feel really opinionated about something, I'm going to write about that, which I think is the way a lot of poets and performers craft.
I was going to query you on that.
Where it feels much more observational, whereas I'm just kind of getting sort of a litmus test, really, of how a lot of people, or what I'm hearing from people and what I'm seeing. And so with that song, with Get the Picture, it was the chorus, it was the put it out, the fire of hatred, cut it out, the cancer of fear in your mind, suck it out, poison of prejudice, stem the flow. And it was like put it out, cut it out, suck it out that I had just on its own at the start. And then I tried to write a sing song like around it and really struggled. It just didn't feel naturally. There was that friction and it kind of ground to a halt. And then I just tried writing about it, just with holding that in mind. What does that represent to me? And poof, that song was probably written in like an hour. Like it literally tumbles out.
It's one of the most incredible
fully
songs
formed
I've ever heard. Literally.
I'm going to play it to my kids.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
I think it's kind of revolutionary, isn't it?
It's not so much the concept, it's like leave people to interpret the songs in the way that they want to. For me, I'm more interested in making sure that it rhymes rather than what it says.
Yeah.
Maybe that I'm just like that sort of fluffy and shallow inside. But it's kind of like, I do like a rhyme.
Yeah.
So,
That's brilliant, and it's very, very clever. It's very clever with the repeat bit in particular. It's just like,
I think that was added sometime, I think, after it was originally written. Because I wrote this song. It was early on when I first moved up to Birmingham about 4 years ago, and I played it a couple of times in the amphitheatre outside the library when the Tory conference party was playing. So blasted that up to the sky. But that was written about 4 years ago. But it's almost as the years have gone by, it's become more and more pertinent.
It's very current. It's very, 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 very current.
But then these are often sort of global issues that have been going on for a long time, as far as we see.
So it will probably be always current.
Possibly so. But there are obviously certain specific mentions to sort of crisis around the world. Those may change. They can be edited in to make it, playing it live a little bit more sort of current with whatever's going on around the world. But essentially, the structure of it's still the same. It's there's so much war going on, and gluten intolerance. Let's not forget, the other big pressing issues.
As well,
the thing is, that's something that really affects me personally. And there are things going on that people won't know, and even sort of like some closer friends, they don't know. You can seem fine exteriorly, but there's stuff going on inside. And I think we all carry around our stresses and scars and traumas and things like that.
Absolutely.
But I've had this thing going on for the last sort of 4 years since a car crash, where it could take me. I have to manage to do something like this. Could take me 3-5 days to recover from it, and I have to be very, very careful to where I sort of pick my appearances, kind of thing. But it's just something that I've kind of been dealing with. So I've always wanted to be fairly outspoken about health issues, you know, because not everybody does, and I think it's breaking down those barriers, like this, get the picture, bringing us together, we're better connected, and I think there's a lot of divisive stuff that's put out to us to supposedly absorb and internalise, you know, but actually when we connect with real people, and this is like versus things that we often see in the media, totally different stories, you know.
And talking about connection and media and being current, we have to go outside to social media. Kev and Fran, what have we got?
It's been a great show so far, and it's really nice to get comfy on the sofa. And I'll tell you who else is comfy, and that's Joseph Hicklin, who's watching from home. Brilliant. Brilliant. Hello, Joe. Joe played our last show in September, and if you want to see that, please go to our YouTube channel and watch all the previous shows, because we like views. It's always good to have views. Who else is watching is Wes from Moseley. Hi, Wes. And Emma Chung from London. Over to you.
Very cool. I've got a couple of tweets to read out. I've got that tune was hecky. I'm not sure what hecky means, but it's got 3 exclamation marks, so I'm thinking it's good. Just had my heart broken too. Feeling it, Natalie. So hi, Natalie.
Hello, Natalie.
Yeah, exactly. Good on you, Natalie. We got a tweet from James saying. Was that appropriate to say? I don't know.
Yeah, you break that heart.
I was wishing good on Natalie. It was a positive vibe. James says, loving the show, even more so now. Keep it up. Amazing stuff. Location is secret. I'm actually sat on his lap right now. So thanks, James.
Okay, so we have our final act this evening, and that is Midsummer. Big round of applause, please.
The stones made over time and overstretched, that recollection rested their hand in mine. Their warmth gave me peace of mind. They've taken a piece of me, crumbled into the sea. And stony faded faces, captured in old photographs, they're torn to pieces, washed away, branded in my memory. I can see them smiling back at me. The soul is sitting silent with them now. Cool breeze and apple light filters through sunlight. Your name in another life lets me breathe at night. 'Cause you're still that peace that keeps driving me home. A love deep hidden in my soul. And your smile, it sets you apart. You'll always be that piece of me. My memory's still strong of you. I know exactly what you would say, how you dress, where you go. I know it all so well, and yet the edges have been softening, blurring and blending into one. And though we are but formed of dust and back to dust, one day we must go. I am not afraid of it. I know I could never lose you. Gather up the pieces of people and the things worth remembering. Cool breeze and double light filter through sunlight. Your name in another life lets me breathe at night. 'Cause you're still that peace that keeps driving me home. A love deep hidden in my soul. And your smile,
Thank you very much for having us. That's wonderful. It's been a wonderful evening so far. We are Midsummer. We're normally up to a 6-piece band. We've had to cut down because we've got to squeeze in here. But we're very, very, very pleased to be here. We welcome Jay on the tambourine. Hello. Cool. This song is called The Stories You Tell. It's about a singer-songwriter I saw playing once who was fantastic, and yet while she was playing, there's clearly something very troubling going on, but she wouldn't let us know what that was, and so it's about her.
You've the voice of a songbird and the heart of a lion, and makeup that can't hide the fact you've been crying. There's only so much you can hide behind sound, and bright lights that shine from your head to the ground as you sing, as you sing out your song, as you sing out your stories of life, loss and hope. You look battered and bruised as you took to the stage. There's whispers you're finally showing your age. There's panic in your chest as you showed us your soul. Though we cheered and applauded and encouraged, it's all we couldn't get through. No, we couldn't quite get through. We couldn't get through the way you did for me. Your face showed a story your words didn't tell. Then you stuttered, recovered, and hid it so well. Then you turned to us all and smiling you said, there's stuff going on here you don't know about, but I think we know. Yes, I think that we know. I think that we know more than you think we know. Sooner or later you'll have to engage. Take off your guitar and step down from the stage. Open yourself up and talk to us all. Your friends on the phone and the family next door know what's going on. They know what's going on. They know what's going on, but not what to say. The voice of a songbird and the heart of a lion, and makeup that's run from the tears you've been crying. I know that you've learned your lesson so well. It's clear from the words in the stories you tell. Well, we'll try it.
Cool. Cool.
This is a guess at the key. We might get the key wrong.
While we're trying to figure that out, that song, we've got an album, you know, got to plug it. It's called The Stories You Tell. That was the song, that's the title song from it. If anyone can catch this, they can have it. Otherwise, come and get us later, tenner.
Hey.
There's plenty more. Cool, this is one of yours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of mine. It's about my dear old hubby sat right there. Sorry.
Hi, Gratian. You know what? Can I just say something? This is our first gig in about 6 months. It's brilliant to play again, and I've forgotten all the chords.
You play up to a crowd, you say you just love to see them smile. But behind my back you take hold of my hand, squeezing my fingers and stroking my palms, and then rolling my eyes, I smile back and you glance my way. Then you catch my eye, I can't help but give you my reply. I don't always understand the joke, but I love how you tell it with confidence. It makes me feel confident. And if you need my permission to tell a silly little joke at my expense, well, darling, you've got it then. Darling, you've got it then. You put your hands on my face and say you just love to see me smile. I think you've got to be bored. I pull away insecure, but you pull me right back and say just stay for a while. And then, biting my tongue, I stumble back and you glance my way. Then you catch my eye, I can't help but give you my reply. I don't always understand the joke, but I love how you tell it with confidence. It makes me feel confident. And if you need my permission to tell a silly little joke at my expense, well, darling, you've got it then. Darling, you've got it then. There is a light up ahead when I'm lost and feeling so alone. When the sky fell, you pulled me close and you said, come with me, I'll show you the way back home. I don't always understand the joke, but I love how you tell it with confidence. It makes me feel confident. And if you need my permission to tell a silly little joke at my expense, well, darling, you've got it then. Darling, you've got it then.
Cool. Right, you're a pretty lively bunch. Cool. This song can do with some participation at key moments in the form of clapping and shouting "Hey!" Right. So it goes like this. It goes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. That's it. Now I find that really hard to do with a foot and a clap and a hey. You guys have got to really be coordinated for this, but it sounded like you got it just then.
No, I can't do it either. They wouldn't even let me do this on the recording. I had to sit out, so don't look to me, I'll be no help.
So where does it come? It comes just after the chorus. There's a little gap where it goes, hey, and then we start doing that stuff. So we're going to play it by ear. We've only got a certain amount of time up here, so we're just going to go right into it. You're going to have to really be bold, go for it, and it's going to be great. So this song... this song is called I Was Made in Birmingham. One, two, three, four. Make us who we are.
Of all the places in this land, I was made in Birmingham.
Not everything quite goes to plan, but I know I'm a lucky man. I've caught a smile, asked a hand, met my love in Birmingham. Oh, what are you waiting for, my son? Tell me about the things you love. Oh, sing out of your heart and soul. Perhaps a song from each of us is what we need. Here we go. Ready?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I took my love to Coventry so we could see what we could be.
Of all the places in this land, I was made in Birmingham.
To pay the bills that came to me, I joined an insurance company. 4 years of studying, 1, 2, 3. I became an actuary. Oh, what are you waiting for, my son? Tell me about the things you love. Oh, sing out of your heart and soul. Perhaps a song from each of us is what we need. Ready? Hey! 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 My pride and joy, my little man, my son was born in Birmingham.
Of all the places in this land, I was made in Birmingham.
Time will pass and I'll watch him grow. I'll try and teach him what I know. I've settled here, laid my plans, made my home in Birmingham. Oh, what are you waiting for, my son? Tell me about the things you love. Oh, sing out of your heart and soul. Perhaps a song from each of us is what we need. Oh, what are you waiting for, my son? Tell me about the things you love. Oh, sing out of your heart and soul. Perhaps a song from each of us is what we need.
Oh, you guys are great. Well done.
Cool. We've just got one more down. So we're called Midsummer. If you want to find us online or anything, if you look for Midsummer Folk on Facebook, Twitter and stuff like that, Midsummer Folk, one word. The album, you can listen to it on Bandcamp. If you go to midsummerfolk.bandcamp.com, you can find it there. There's moves to put it on like Spotify and other things like that at some point in the year, but we haven't got around to that yet. Otherwise, come and find us afterwards and you can purchase a copy for your good selves. Cool. This song is called Summer's Over.
It's got a happy twist.
Right, if this isn't it, I'll just live with it. Here we go. There's a cold and sunny day, captured in a photograph long gone. I can see it now, we were still deciding where we should call home. Taking in the city view and wondering what the coming months would bring. We turned our jacket collars up to keep us from the biting wind. Summer may be over, but September may yet have more sunny days. What we've had and what we've lost, remember through the music we played.
There's a cold and sunny day, it has left a picture in my mind. I can see it now, anytime I choose to close my eyes. Something was moving over us and we were at the start of something new. We sat with friends and strangers, taking in the frozen sunshine view.
Summer may be over, but September may yet have more sunny days. What we've had and what we've lost, remember through the music we played. Summer may be over, but September has more sunny days than June. Through the miles and differences, I'll find a way so we can be renewed. Coming out of winter's chill, the thaw has left us soaking wet and cold. What shall we do with ourselves? Just sit and wait for time to make us ill? Oh, you don't know what lies ahead, you only know what's happening right now. In times like these you realize everything's connected somehow. Soon the wait is over and the springtime brings the start to something new. Tie me down and hold me there. If nothing changes, nothing will improve. Soon the wait is over and the springtime brings the start to something new. Tie me down and hold me there. If nothing changes, nothing will improve. Should we return, gathered far and wide, we'll search these fields one summer's day, find what we have made, we'll find what we have made. Soon the wait is over and springtime brings the start to something new. Tie me down and hold me there. If nothing changes, nothing will improve. Summer may be over, but September has more sunny days than June. Through the miles and differences, I'll find a way so we can be renewed. Summer may be over, but September may yet have more sunny days. What we've had and what we've lost, remember through the music we play. Summer may be over, but September has more sunny days than June. Through the miles and differences, I'll find a way so we can be with you.
Well, what a brilliant Treehouse sessions again. Ladies and gentlemen, how amazing they have merchandise. Hey. Guys, stay up there because Midsummer have got a little surprise for us after the end credits. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. Thank everyone. It's been amazing. Squeezed in, but amazing.
Can I just say that summer may be over, but it's October and it is roasting.
It is, yeah. It's balmy. Like you lot. Balmy. How did the social media go? We were stuck in there.
Pretty good. We had a few things coming on. It was quite nice. Yeah. Took some pictures, put them online.
Excellent. Brilliant. So, hopefully you guys got involved with your phones on silent. Instagramming and Snapchatting and Facebooking and all that kind of thing. We're going to roll the credits now. Can I just say, without our tireless crew, volunteers working immense, you have no idea what goes on in the background. Give them a big round of applause.
Don't forget to watch the shows, the previous shows.
Yep, previous shows, watch previous shows.
If you're new tonight.
Yeah, please put your hands together for Lee Saunders. Stuff.
Where is he?
Adam Baxter, ladies and gentlemen. And the amazing Midsummer.
Yes.
Roll the credits.
You can relax.
Claire.
There are so many words I'd like to say. There are so many places I'd describe. Or dances I'd show you if your legs would follow suit. How will I catch your eye when your eyes are pointing away from me?